It says you are live. I'm all the way live. It's all the way live. Anyway, hello people. How you doing? Um, I wanted to jump on here because I haven't done this for a while. And so I'm going to be with you guys. This time I think I'm gonna talk a bit longer than I expect, but I want to jump on there. And first off, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, and more thank you for all the prayers and contributions that people have sent my way. Um, I'm just amazed. I broke. So let me back up. I broke my ankle. I'm not going to try to put my foot up here so you guys see it. My leg is propped up under the table, and and there's a story behind it. But I would suggest you go over to my podcast, uh, and being John Asher podcast. You can find it on iMusic, or I think Apple Music, or Google, or whatever. And I'm telling a story about that. So I'm not going to talk about that because that's a different thing. But when something happens and you don't understand why it happened, I'll give you a secret. Don't try to figure out why it happened. Just start asking what's the contributions from it. And that's what I really want to start off on. Tons of contributions for people. Actually, I broke my ankle, and the moment I broke my ankle, I was in Houston. And in the process of breaking my ankle, I had to stay in the hospital for 18 hours. Had to have a little minor surgery there, or setting, which they didn't have to cut me. They just set the bone back. So, and I started to trip. I can't see messages. Let me find my Facebook. I started to trip a little bit because I was like, I don't want this to happen. Why is this happening? Well, I can't see you guys' messages, so let me see if I can find that shit. 1 second. There you go. I usually know how to do this a little bit better. Oh, there it is. Okay. I have a little minor. So now I can see people leave messages. Okay. So anyway, I broke my ankle. I came back, I had a little minor surgery, and something happened. Something fucking changed. I never would say, "Hey, what's up, Shaman? My brother, what's up, man? I got plenty of time. I'm off for a little bit. You come hang out with me, man. I can't drive. Got a broken ankle, but if you want to drive out this way, I know that's my brother, Shaman. We live in the same state, but it's like almost 2 different countries because he lives that fucking far away from me. Just give him a hard time. Anyway, so in the process, things start to change for me, and I realized that moment I broke my ankle, it was not just about my ankle breaking. I was breaking through something. Yeah, Shaman, you need to fly and take a helicopter or something. So I was breaking through something, and it was an energetic pattern. There was some other shit, and I was breaking through some stuff. But the response of my posse around me has just been fucking amazing. The following day that I got out of the hospital, my brother Brendan came over and ran some process. My brother Gary and Dane started doing some process. The planet of the access conscious people start sending me contributions, and I was like, there's a connection. Something's fucking happening. And you would think things would drop off afterwards, but it hasn't. My brother Chris Hughes hit me up this morning. Paula, oh my God. People have just been like fucking amazing. And I was asking for beauty this morning because sometimes, so let me back up. I'm learning how to sit into what my sister Shannon says, into relaxing. I've done more reading, more writing, more creation in this time being off, that it's actually a blessing in disguise. That's what I titled this. It's a blessing, and I didn't realize it. And I'm even looking at totally really retiring from the county. Yeah, some people might hear that. You're hearing it first right here. I don't know if I need y'all. I like the job. I love the kids, but something more is building up. And I think I don't know. But by the way, my sister Christine on the HR been really super cool. My supervisor's been trouble. And Sylvia, man, I'm just saying it's just being a blessing in disguise. And I was trying to go back to work. And see, this is how I am. So The Monday after the surgery, I was here in this room with this county computer working because I was like, I really love them kids. I got a big love for them kids. Thursday or Friday, HR called me and said, well, you can't be working. And I'm like, why not? I've been working. And so I realized I don't mesh very well with systems because systems are worried about being sued, about they're not. I mean, I understand they got to take care of their shit. I get that. But I think so far outside of that, I was just more worried about the kids. But the universe has something different. I have to sit here, lay down when I have to lay down, ice my leg when I need to ice it, have it elevated, and I need you all to fuck out, relax into it. And I got nervous because I said, I'm gonna run out of vacation time. I'm working, and then I went back and look at there's some. If I do, I have some people around me that help me out. The universe, my one, and it's not only the financial help that people got me with, but it's the energetic presence, the oneness that I always dreamt of, the oneness that Dr. King talked about. I have a dream and people gonna come. I'm beginning to live that in this process right now. My family, my brother, my mom, and my dad. And even when bullshit news come out, because I'm gonna put on I hope my wife doesn't get upset with it. So she had a friend that we were hoping was gonna be a match for her kidney stuff, and that fell off. And so yesterday I got all kind of down. And I started fucking with some shit because I got some people, I have some Muslim friends, some Christian Jewish friends. I was like, one of the things that's blessed in disguise is it's making me look at my fears and my faith. And how do I fine tune that shit? You know? Because when things don't go as planned, the first thing you do is you turn up your fucking fear instead of asking a fucking question. My wife has been a great cheerleader for me. She set me up in my back room over here. I got my little apartment right off the kitchen because I can't get up from the stairs because of this cast. All the things like, when shit happens. This morning, I also was on Instagram because I was looking at my accounts and I was looking at my accounts. I was like, how do I grow my accounts? And I was just like, fuck all that. Be engaging. Invite people to something different. One of the things I'm not stopping, even with this broken ankle, is my way of being with consciousness. And I ain't got it right, y'all. I don't have it 100% down. I don't. But what I do know is that if you show gratitude, this morning when I was on Instagram, out there, I think my mind going 500 miles per hour. My favorite poet is Maya Angelou, was talking about gratitude for everything. Gratitude for the job. Gratitude if you get in a car accident. Gratitude for every fucking thing. Then you have no problems. Everything's just a contribution. Just sit with that for just a hot second. What would that create? And we don't know when we text somebody, when we email somebody, when we message somebody, where they are and how that poof blows things up for them so they can have a different day. I'm telling you, I am a wealthy fucking person multiple ways. But the connection with people and the contribution I'm getting from people now, oh my God. There is another possibility on earth. And with all the stuff that's going on right now, I understand we have flus, we have COVID, we have fears, we have wars. Y'all, that's separation. We even got this racism in the United States. And this is the challenge I'm asking for. All those things that you see, these little bugs, like crawling up your screen, like, I got you. Ask a question of how could this be different so there's be more oneness? Is there really that much separation? Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here between that person who doesn't like you the way you look or what you are. How are they drinking the Kool-Aid from somebody else telling them that without them making a choice on their own? I'm not saying to like go into some stupid shit, but I'm just saying, what would it take for us to just find the blessings in disguise? See, the reason that we are where we at right now, because somebody knows that somebody isn't willing to ask a fucking question and let go of some shit. But the universe of God, will sit your ass down and make you look at some stuff. and then it put you in allowance for everything. Does that make sense, y'all? I want to invite people to that space, that possibility. And y'all know I'm kind of a corny dude. I'm a corny motherfucker. What's up, Donna? But I do believe in universal love. I do believe things. I believe that nobody stays the same. I think we hold ourselves in prison and other people hold themselves in prison, and we don't have a oneness. No, nothing stays the same. If you don't believe me, look up at the sky and watch the clouds pass. And just imagine how fast Earth is spinning. Nothing's standing still, not even you. So why do we hold people hostage to stand still in a choice they made in the past? Let that shit go. Let that shit fucking go. All these foreign wars and shit. We being pimped, y'all. I have a friend. I'm gonna use Tyrone White right now. He told me pimping ain't easy. What they doing to us on planet Earth, pimping ain't easy. Buying up the land, controlling stuff, putting shit in your food, making me not like you because you Muslim or Jewish, or you live South Side or North Side, you wear red or blue. Pimping ain't easy. Somebody got to be a hoe. Would you be willing to give up your holdism and come on over to consciousness? George Clinton said, everybody got a little light under the sun. Would you shine your light? And would you look at your blessings in disguise? This broken ankle. I was scared shitless. But my faith now, y'all, damn. My faith is like unstoppable now. See, secret, y'all. My brother knew this. I was afraid I was going to die when I had the surgery when I went in there. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I was a little afraid. I was like, is this the end? I was like, it got it. But you know something? This is how shit works. Now, I know y'all know I'm kind of weird, but I'm going to go here. So when I was in Houston, I was nervous as fuck on that table, and they had the IV in my y'all. I don't like hospitals. So the IV was in my arm. I was laid down in Houston, and all of a sudden, the dude who was pumping the drugs where I could sleep came over to me. He said, man, I like that shirt you got on. And I ain't even paying attention, man. I had on my George Clinton maggot brain shirt. He said, go to a happy place. Y'all, hear me going to happy place. As soon as I close my eyes and they turn them drugs up, I hear George Clinton talk about take it to the stage. And the lights came on. I was at a Funkadelic concert. So that's my happy space. Now, I know this not making a lot of sense. I'm jumping around here, but I want you guys to get this energy, the possibility of what's going to be different. Regardless of what the motherfuckers out there start throwing at you. Remember, it ain't real. What's real is this feeling that we have with each other. That's the real shit. That energy you have when you're excited. And the distraction is huge. So y'all know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna get out of y'all hair in a second. I'm gonna take advantage of Multnomah County saying, hey, we want you to stay home. I was willing to do some work, but you know something? I'll be back with the kids later. I'll get to them later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this other plan with the universe. See, what happens when you ask the universe to be your partner? What can you create? How can you destroy your fears? See, I say universe because I don't want to get caught up with God, Allah, Orumala, that stuff, because that's separation again. I know people say, oh, John has to be, I'm not participating in that shit because I got to see something different a couple weeks ago. And I'm going for the oneness. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you who jumped on here. Have gratitude for everything, as Maya Angelou said one time, for everything. What would it take for you to have total gratitude? And for you peeps out there who's been like supporting me and calling me and sending me texts and offering SOP sessions. Damn, I love y'all. Thank you. Blessing in disguise, as my boy Antoine says. Blessing in disguise. By the way, I don't stop. I'm funky like that. Not funky like that. I know Donna's like, oh, boy, put on some door. But I'm funky like that. I got a class this Friday. Love you too, Donna. I have a class this Friday right in here. It's going to be at, I was going to cancel it, but I say I ain't canceling this shit. I like consciousness. I have a foundation class here Friday through Monday. Come hang out with a brother. You go to my website and sign up for www.beingjohnash. This you have to come in person, but it's a second class in access consciousness. And I was like, don't stop. Let the people know you might have to take an extra break. See, what happens is that we living in times, y'all, that everything is malleable. You can move it to the side and make it do what it need to do. The magic is there with y'all. And let me clarify this magic so y'all get what I'm saying. Magic is the undescribable energy of godliness. It's in everything. My magic. It is everything. It's this glue that connects everything. For those who don't get it, take a deep breath, lower your barriers, and expand out. I'm done, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I haven't been on here for a while, so I just want to say I'm back. And thank y'all for all your contributions. Deuces.